Hi and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for your support, really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot to me. So like I said, I'm going to come in with the new members free gift, and this one is the bouquet of gnomes, and this is the title of this topper is called New Beginnings. So what I have done is I have pre-cut everything that I'm going to be using in this card, on this card. So I've got this piece of card here is a 5x8, so landscape, and then I've cut here at 2.5. I should really take note when I do these things off camera. So right, let's have a look. So I have one here, 2.5, 2.5, then the middle one would have been 4, no, the middle one was originally 3 inches, and I cut off a little bit of, an extra notch off of each side so that it's a triple easel, so that when they're standing up like this, that they actually stay and don't get caught up together. So the doing the matte and layering for this one, for the top bit, was a little bit tricksy. So this one here, the blue Miri, is also from the bouquet of gnomes, and this is the extras out of it. And then this is the cardstock that you get with it, and it's been cut down to 2 notches under the 5 by 2 notches under the 8, the Miri, and the cardstock is done 2 notches under the 4 notches under the 8 and 4 notches under the 5. So that is the bit that's going to go underneath there. And then these ones I had to, so this one is, let me see, so this one is just over 2 3/4 by just over 2 1/4, not quite 2.5, and then this bit is not off of that. I had to play it by ear, so these bits have just had like the 4 notches taken off each side, off of whatever this size is. And then this one is done the same, virtually by eye really, and then it goes onto there, this one, and then the same again, so you have to have 2 like that. I tend to do these sort of measurements by eye because I struggle a little bit with doing uneven numbers. So if you don't want to do that style of card, you just normally I just do these type of cards, and then if it's a free topper one like this one I'm going to be using, I'll just normally separate them over a little bit, but I decided to do something different this time. So what I'm going to go with first off is do this. So with your glue, going into the 4 corners with the tacky, and then all over with the Miri, with the all-purpose, sorry, and then put it onto your Miri, and then again with the all-purpose, just spread across the back of that one, and then the tacky glue in these 4 corners again. And then place that onto there, like so. Flip them over, come in to do these ones. So again, with your all-purpose glue down the middle and down there, and then place that onto there. Do the same with this one. Like I say, when you're doing these sort of things, my measurements are just like layering it on top of one another, putting it on my guillotine and then moving it just out the way so I can cut like the top layer. Because as I say, you can take, you know, bits off. You know, you can take a smidgen off, but you can't add it back if you take too much, so I tend to take a notch at a time, and then you can't go wrong that way. Although sometimes I've made quite a few mistakes doing things by eye, but sometimes, yeah, I can't do them any other way apart from doing them that way. So as I say, you don't have to do this style of card, you can just do a normal card. It's totally up to you how you do a card. And then the same again with this. I have done this style of card before, but quite a while back now. I think it was a Christmas one that I did, or dog paws or something. I think it was called a craft pad one. Puppy Love, I think, was the craft kit I used. That I'd done a 2 easel on one card like this. This one goes onto here. And then this one goes on to the next one in the middle. Tacky glue there. And then onto there. Like so. And that is that. Then grab your toppers. Your topper, put them where you're going to put them. Get some foam pads. So this one's go in here. Put that one down there. Put that one there, and I think I can put a couple more on. And that'll be, let's move you out of the way, let's bring you back in. Yeah, you'll do for that one. Put a little bit of tacky glue on the back of them foam pads because you need a little bit of a wriggle. And that one's going onto there. And then you do the same with this side. Peel that off. Bit of tacky glue on the back. Bring it in. And that one goes onto there like so. And then this one, same thing. And then tacky glue. Oh, I didn't even notice that this one had moved. Let's try and bring that back. It's disappointing, it moved and I didn't even notice, so there's nothing I can do about it now. And then put some tacky glue on here. I did, because I think if I try and pull it off, I think it's just going to ruin it, and I haven't got enough of this cardstock. Oh no, I can get it off. I'm going to have to re-glue it now, and hopefully when I put it back down it doesn't move. Okay, it's got a little bit curled up there, but that's going to be hidden by my topper. So then we put this onto there. Let's make sure, yeah, that's cool like that. And then we're going to find a so we've got a thinking of you. Here's to new beginnings. Sit back, relax and enjoy every moment. And happy birthday. Decisions, decisions. So sit back and relax is all I would use with that one. And then you got this one and this one, but I'm going to need a couple of stoppers. So I'm going to take this one off of here. I'm going to use that one in the middle. Get another packet of foam pads. Stick that one down like that. Try and straighten that up. Let me just put a bit of tacky glue on the back of this one. Here's a little something to brighten up your day. Put that on there. And then I need two to go onto this one. And I can use the happy birthday and I can use the thinking of you. Well, the happy birthday really does go with that one as well, doesn't it? Let's do the thinking of you on here. It can go there. And I just need one to go this side. What am I going to put this side? don't think happy birthday and thinking of you really go together, do they? Unless I've got I know I'm going to use, me got an idea, I think. So let's have a look. I know I can make my own bow, but I'm having a bit of a hard job with bows at the moment, making them. So I'm going to use this one, and hopefully this will act as a stopper. On this one here. If I put it there you go. So put that bow there, that acts as a stopper, and then get some gems, these blue ones. Take this off. I'm going to come in with these darker ones, I think. Don't need that many on there because I think it looks pretty cool as it is. There we go. And then another one just on there, and that's all I need for that one. So that is card number 1. Done and dusted. So I'm just going to get set up for card number 2. Oh, I could have put a gem on there as well. Let me just do that before I forget. Put the gem on the top of there. Normally that's where I would put the bow, but I put the bow to use it as a stopper, didn't I? So, because I didn't really want to put the happy birthday sentiment on there with the thinking of you one as well. So, and obviously it's got, here's a little something to brighten your day. So that is card number 1 done and dusted now. Just going to get tidied up a little bit, not that it's much messy, but just going to get ready for my next one and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back with my second card. So this one is a 7x7. So I've not done all the preparation for this one, I've done little bits of it. So this is going to be a cutaway card, and this is going to be underneath. So I'm going to do the cutaway bit now. I need my trimmer, where I've put it. I need to open this up so I can get to the 7 mark or the 14 mark. And I need to go down 2 inches to the 12. No, it ain't. It's bigger than 14. This is an 8x8, sorry. So I need to go down to 14. Oops. I need to go down for 14 to take the 2 inches off of the bottom, and then I need to go down again to take 4 inches off. So I've done that. Done 14, 13, 12, so it should be at 10. Go down to the 10 and then trim that off there. So you just discard that bit or keep that bit for another card. And then that is that bit there, that is that bit. And now what I need to find, so I need to find a bit of acetate. So bear with me just for about 5 seconds. I'll find a kit, if I can remember where it is. She says which no, she can't. I found it. So I'm going to take a bit of acetate, maybe. No, that's not going to work. Oh, that one. Because that is more Christmassy than anything. I'm going to find a bit of acetate out of here. And see what we got. As I don't want silver. And take this one with the flowers on. It's not going to get seen, I don't think, really. Put that back in there. And put that on the floor and hopefully it doesn't fall over onto my feet. Lean it up against there. So I'm going to take a piece of acetate from here. So I need it to be at least 7 wide anyway. Cut that across there, and then it needs to be, excuse me, I'm going to do it about 6, I think. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Thinking I'm doing a 7 by 7 and I'm doing an 8 by 8. It's alright. You can use that acetate on something else. Silly Billy. Just get another bit out. I've got 2 pieces of that one, so it's not a problem. If I can find it again now. Ouch. No, I can't find it. Oh, where are you? It's just my luck, isn't it? I'm not having much luck today. I'm sure I had another bit. Which I can't find it. Oh, sugar plum fairies. That was going to be a perfect bit of acetate as well. And I cut it all wrong. I could have sworn I had 2 bits of that, but I can't find the other bit. Bear with me guys, so sorry. I might have to go with that one. can't. Oh, found it. Okay. Sorry guys. I have refound the other bit that I was looking for. So now we're going to go to 8. And then down to 7. Okay, that bit don't need any more for it in the bin. That bit over there, that bit there, don't need that anymore. Put that away. So first of all, what I'm going to be doing is getting my red liner tape. And I'm going to be putting this onto here, because this is where the acetate is going to be going onto this piece of card. And then onto this piece as well. So that the acetate that's going on here gets covered over by the cardstock. I'm going to take the backing off. Oops. Take the backing off there and off my hand. This red liner backing is so clingy. Bring this one back in for the moment. This is so awkward to do, really. Don't have to stick to your hands, I tell you. Right. Peel that bit off and stab myself in the finger with the pokey tool. I'm good at that. Line that up as straight as you can. And then bring that down, and that marries that up together, and then it stands up like so. So we're still going to see a bit of the flowers and the butterflies on that one. So now I'm going to bring in my bits here. So this is the one that is 2 notches under the 8 by 2 notches under the 8, and then the printed cardstock, fold cardstock, is 4 notches under the 8 by 4 notches under the 8. And then we're just going to go in with your all-purpose glue. So, tacky glue, like so. And place that onto there. And then again with the tacky glue, all-purpose glue on the back, just all over. You want the tacky glue in the 4 corners, Open this up. Place on the inside where you want it, a little bit of white edge. Pop that over, and then these bits here are 2 notches under 2 and 2 notches under the 8, and then 4 notches under 2 and then 4 notches under 8. And my chair has got stuck on something. And now we need to glue this. And glue this, and then put this onto here, and do that twice obviously. So some of you lot out there that watch my channel and have seen some of my other videos, that I was getting bitten virtually on a daily basis, and for the last couple of weeks or so I've not really had any, to be honest, so don't really know what the issue was or what the cause of it is, but at the moment I don't seem to be getting bitten. And as you know, by the time you see these videos I'll probably be bitten again anyway, because as you know I do most of my recordings on a Sunday and Monday on my days off, so I do bulk record. That's why some of my videos, you'll see that I've already done all the preparation for a lot of my makes. Because of me doing them in bulk, I tend to sit of an evening sometimes trying to sort of like prepare some so that they're just ready to go. Because I don't have as much time as I would like doing my hobby. So I do what they call a bulk record, so I don't really talk about a lot of day-to-day basis stuff or things that happen during that day, because obviously this day that I record mine are all the same day. Some people might like that, other people might not. Might like real-time videos, well not real-time, but you know, videos that recorded that day and posted that day. But unfortunately I can't do that, so mine are bulk recorded, which to me, yeah, it's alright. I like doing bulk recording, so that's my preference. When I'm on holiday sometimes I don't really do bulk recordings. Okay, I do some that go out the same day sometimes, it depends on what it is, what I'm doing. So yeah, but I'm happy with the way I do mine, and I do have a lot of subscribers, and I'm really grateful for all my subscribers and all the ones that leave all my comments for me. I do really appreciate every single one of you. It does mean a lot to me. So I'm putting that onto there. This is a very thin frame in here, and it like tore as I was trying to take it out. The only thing when you use acetate is when you do this bit you will see like foam pads on there, unless I just stick it flat, but most of the time you wouldn't actually see the foam pads anyway. If I can get that off of there, that is. So I'm going to come in with a few foam pads. I'm not going to put loads on there. I could use what they're called, dotty. No, I did have. Oh yeah, these are what I've got. Look, I remembered I bought these ages ago. These are like clear dots, so you can't actually see. You shouldn't be able to see them through the other side. The only thing is they're very small, so they're. I don't know if they're going to work on here, but we'll give it a go on this one because this will be the first time that I've actually used them. Just placing them in random places, and I've just realised that by doing this I have now got to take them all off. The backings all off, haven't I? This is going to be fun. Oh well. I can use my poker tool, which hopefully will help, she says. Don't know, they might not be that hard to take the backings off actually. Yep, they are actually. A bit awkward. Bit time consuming as well, really, when you're trying to do a video. They're like, as I say, they're like sticky dots, but they're like the little dots that you use to put on your ribbons, that sort of thing. It's supposed to be clear so that you don't see them very well. Back in, I got these off of Amazon some time ago now, and I forgot all about them because I've not done an acetate window on a card for a while. I've been making really basic cards really, but the last few videos, the last couple of videos with last video with this one, and I've done some different style of cards. Get back into making different cards. Okay, so this is going to be the test now. So let me just put this where I think it needs to be, just about there. You can see them, but at least they're clear and not white, so they're not too bad. That's alright, they do the job. So using on there, that's good. It's a good thing to know. So now we're going to come in with a sentiment. So this one is going to be, here's to new beginnings. So that could be anything. A new home, new job, I don't know, retirement, anything like that, couldn't it? You could even put like, and use a sentiment pad and put new job, new house, new home, so that, you know, or someone going off to college, something like that. I'm going to come in with this, and I'm going to come up the top here. Here's to new beginnings. I'm just going to place that onto there. I could have gone in, I mean that looks quite nice on its own, and if you want to put another sentiment on you can there, or under here, or a bit of ribbon or a bow or something like that. I'm not going to do that on this one, I don't think. I'm just going to leave that there, and then if I need to put a home or new job or anything like that, then I'll put that on there as and when needed. So that is that. I'm going to put some gems on. But for this one, I think what I'm going to do is come in with the like these sepia one, simple sepia, I think. instead of the blue one. Let's go for something a little different. Pick out my bouquet tool. Come in with these ones. Put one there. One there. One there. One there. One there. And then one there. And as I said, that gap is I'm gonna leave that little bit there for if I need to put anything else on there for a certain one. Oops. So that is it for this one. So that's 2 cards. That's part 1 with this topper sheet, and then I'll be back with this one and a little book page that I've taken out ready. So I have taken out this one here, ready to do on another card as well, and that'll be on the next video. And this one as well, and his little happy birthday there, put them there. So that is card 2. Oh, that's coming unstuck there. I should have put some red liner tape on there. Hopefully it might be alright. And then my card number 1 with the free easel. So that is it for this video, guys. Once again, thank you for watching. Do really appreciate the time you take to watch my video and the time you take to comment on them. Do really appreciate all of that. Until next time, I'm coming back with this one, so it'll be the second part to this one, part 2. So till next time, take care and keep on crafting. Bye for now.